Hello, I'm Ails, and welcome back to Primordia. We've only got a couple episodes left. We're actually pretty close to the end of the game. I double-checked what was left just to make sure I didn't miss anything, because that one episode that took a very long time to figure out what I was doing wrong, and I had to look it up anyway. So what it says in order to get the achievement is we need to clean the gears from two different places, because I immediately thought of the little racers in the water that eat the rust. We need to use two different things. That is the wrong button. Oh, I'm so sorry. Street. Start up there, and we'll work our way
I
back
have
down.
not seen the streets of Metropol for a long time.
Oh, sorry. Hi. Yeah, they're nice. They could use a bath with non-acid rain.
I am not surprised to see that without law it has fallen into corruption and malfunction.
Well, you still exist. You could set it right. I mean, you may need a charity to advise, but you know the functions quite well. You're half of the whole. Yeah, okay. Right. I wanted to talk to these guys as well. They're missing one. I don't know where the other guy is. The other... Is that him? No, it's not him. Rex has two creators.
Well, if it isn't my dear friend Horatio.
That seems a bit rough.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
But Rex is right here.
What happened with... I must have misclicked or something.
For the moment.
Okay.
Soon his visitation with Cornelius will begin.
I'm sorry.
Please do not embarrass us both with your false sympathy.
Why is he so grumpy? I mean, it's an individual person. He's not a possession. Why do you and Cornelius hate each other?
Why do you and Cornelius hate each other?
I'm sorry. It's an impulse. I have to do that for various things on various games.
Firstly, because he is arrogant, incompetent, and dishonest.
You're a little like that too. Just a little tiny bit.
And secondly, because I once loaned him something of great sentimental value to me and he lost it.
Okay. Have you... never mind. I'm not going to argue with a set program and a nonsensical robot.
So why'd you ever like him in the first place?
Why is that happening? I'm fine. It's a hardware malfunction. The mouse is double clicking. I don't know why it's double clicking. It does this a lot on a lot of things. Okay. I don't know what was said. I hope it wasn't important. Did Factor ever teach you the council code? That's right, they're both from Factor.
Did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Yeah, okay. Right, they say it.
Ha! Factor built half the robots in Metropol.
Okay.
Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book.
Well, so he gave you a choice? Why would you be upset about that?
Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Yeah, that seems really bitter. I mean, you gotta take a look at it a different way. You get to choose what you want to be, who you want to be, that kind of thing. I mean, obviously they have a purpose that is designed, but...
Seems? I know not seems. I am bitter.
Lucy is accepting that.
Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing.
Maybe there was a reason. I mean, that's kind of like I should be paid the same as this person, even though they are better at the job than I am, kind of thing.
Bitterness is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Oh, that's more of a personal problem. Yeah.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
No, it doesn't, actually. That doesn't sound problematic. That's more of a happenstance.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course. His favorite.
Okay.
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating that the partiality Factor could have shown him.
Can I use the spacebar instead?
I'm
I
miserable
can.
enough from what I
We're going
know
to use the
for certain.
spacebar. Okay, what happened to... I'm shutting up.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him.
So, that's like saying I shared my blood with him in case.
Then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius?
Now I do, but then we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex, and we had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius.
Okay, it skipped, and I have no idea why, because I was using the keyboard. So, I don't know what's going on. I've got nothing else open, do I? It should just be this game in OBS.
In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a Primordia machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. And somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
Okay, so there's something about a monocle that he's wearing as part of a costume for the soiree. So the monocle is the object in question. Okay, well, we're going to be after the monocle then, for whatever reason.
The chain. The monocle. Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit?
Yes.
I mean, seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
Well, you are computers. I'm sure it would be possible, and a terabyte is not nearly as large as you think it would be, and it is not as large as it used to be. It's like the world shrinking.
We are not giving up. Period.
Alright, let me double check my system real quick, because I don't know why it's skipping, and I need this information. I've got nothing. I have no idea why that it's skipping, but I'm going to be very careful. Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
Whatever, I'm getting back to it.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes.
So you have no idea.
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
Drugs and something else.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind.
It sounds like he got really depressed and turned to distancing himself from reality.
I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened.
Yeah, they do that.
Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
Not necessarily. Clarity? Tell me about your monocle.
Tell me more about your monocle.
I'm just going to do it this episode. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to stop myself. It is what it is.
Upgrading your wardrobe, eh?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I look terrible, as always. But I'm working on it.
A wise decision, though I would suggest that you start by discarding that ragged coat.
Coats are nice. Coats are cool. And sometimes they're very sentimental. I thought you evolved robots would understand that. Losing something sentimental is a chain. But alright. Bit uppity you are.
I'm interested in Memorius, not fashion.
Right. Oh, so it's from Memorius. That was the part we missed, okay?
And I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
Ah. I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain.
You're wearing it though.
From time to time, it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. But I have no idea how or why.
Maybe it's built in like a VR function to the device itself. Maybe it's not just a monocle so much as an electrical...
In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorical benefits.
I don't know what sartorical means. Thank you, Zan. Can I have the monocle? Ratio. No one gives things away, and no matter what world you're in.
Can I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
Told you.
My friend just likes to collect scrap.
Explains you.
Scrap.
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do that?
Because that's the way my besotting life seems to work.
Welcome to adventure games.
Look, I'm sure you'll trade it for something.
Yes, that's how it works too.
That's also the way these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer?
Hey,
Moreover, why, pray tell, should I help the robot who stole my Rex?
What?
no one stole anything, Oswald. You wanted your case decided, and it was.
Theft by the law is no different from theft against the law. Civilized people give gifts. They do not haggle and barter.
Then will you give it to me?
No.
Well, we'll have to go about this some other way.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Wonderful quote, and not exactly accurate this time. Clarity, could you hop out? Oh, no, there is Rex here, okay.
Hi, Rex.
Rex has no voice lines. Anyway, what I know from the walkthrough backaways, to get the thing, we need to have him, the arm, clear one of the gears for us. So, let's have you...
Do you have anything that can remove this rust?
He doesn't seem to be listening, boss.
Okay, that's not good.
He probably wants us to pay him something.
Oh, that is a very, very good point. This is a bar. The only currency we have is energy and cycles, right?
Allow me. Waldo Sternweiler built under Section 11C of the Criminal Code and pursuant to my authority as Clerk to Arbiter Manbuilt.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I order you to remove this rust immediately.
Or not. What?
Can we call these the gears of justice?
He left a note.
No. It's a note from the bartender. My programming requires me to serve Oswald, but he is consuming dangerous levels of oil. Please intervene.
Okay. I don't know what the law was off the top of my head here, because I'm coming back and forth to the game, of course, as to why he acquiesced to Clarity. So we need to stop him from consuming...
There was a time when the metal of Metropol's main street gleamed.
Really?
Those who let the city fall into rust deserve no better than this broken down waste.
Wait till you come visit the Unique.
I'm gonna stop the mouse again. I'm sorry. It's the way they get around. I don't think I can... No, I can't use the keyboard. So... Yeah, the second place to clear gear, and we'll work on this in a little bit, because... Yeah, I think if he became subservient to Metromind, or the brother, then he might have ended up a shell, in which case Clarity may know something about him. Which, can we talk? We can talk to Clarity. Alright, that's on the list. Let's do the cleaning of the other gear first.
They picked the gear clean.
There we go. There's the achievement. Gearhead. Clean 2 gears using different methods. Wonderful. Yeah, I am just still walking back to the places. Whatever. Wait. I remember this too. There was something else here because I missed... What could I miss kind of thing. Yeah, go back. This is floating junk. I don't know if we looked at it before or what. We couldn't get to it before, I think, because of the guy there. Our book is here somewhere. Leather junk? Wooden junk? Metal junk. What is this?
Hey, boss, do you think that's Oswald's chain?
Why would they toss it down here? A connection to man? Maybe? Huh.
A rusted drum of some sort.
Can I play it?
Oh.
You have no hands. Yes, though. You can definitely run your face into it many times. Stay out of the water, and I'd like to see you play it by harming yourself and hitting yourself in the head. Flying toaster. That'd be fun.
Just some wooden...
Never mind.
boards.
Scratch all that. He's a bomb. I forgot about that.
There it is. My Gospel of Man.
In the water, though.
It's waterproof?
Apparently so.
Apparently so. I'm going with that. Okay, I've got 2 options. I've got 2 things in my head. I don't want to trigger something and not be able to go back. This is that kind of adventure game. I could just save. You know what? I'm just gonna save and continue on. I forgot there's a save. Book. Alright, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna repair the gear thing. We're gonna put on the fan belt. And we're gonna press the green button. And hopefully not explode. Pressing buttons is always dangerous. Alright, yep, we got one. Small one goes, I think, up here. The noise sounds good. What is the record used for? Okay, and then... fan belt. Fan belt? There we go. It has to be on the gear. Does that work? I didn't hear the sound. Press the button. Yes. Oh, what is that? Oh, what are you? View and radio tower. View, huh?
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it.
U on it. Oh, Urbania.
It's some kind of small...
No, that's all we get from it. Okay. What is the view?
What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
Oh, he still exists?
Apparently, all that is part of Factor. It looks like some kind of radio tower. It looks like some kind...
That's all I'm getting, both left and right click. So that is Factor. It's a radio tower. Are we doing the signal thing? We're doing a signal thing. We're not doing a signal thing. I don't know. Clarity? What do you have to say?
Clarity, why do you still bother with the law?
That's not quite what I was hoping for.
It clearly means nothing to anyone else in Metropole.
It meant something to the robots waiting at the courthouse, did it not?
That is a very good point.
And it means something even now to Metromind, who cannot help but pretend to follow it. But even if it meant nothing to any other robot, it would still mean much to me.
That is a very good point.
The law is a burden I was built to bear.
Even after he was destroyed?
Especially then. It may be that Arbiter foresaw his own destruction and sent me away to ensure that the law would not be lost with him.
You believe that?
Honestly, I think that maybe that was... considering he knew that Charity stayed extra, that he kind of suspected, lock the door, that kind of thing. That I think he knew his end was coming, that he was going to be assassinated by someone.
No. It is mere conjecture, unsupported by evidence, wishes passing for facts. But still, they are my wishes.
That I will chalk up to a bit of character growth. So very well, very good clarity. Those two names, too close together. Crispin.
Well, now that we got those blast doors open, we've just got to figure out how to get Factor's attention, right, boss? Boss, did you ever consider...
Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm surprised Factor still exists. At all. I'm
wow,
out of...
what a view!
Yeah, okay. Give me a clue.
Is what I would exclaim if I liked unattractive industrial equipment rather than shiny gynoids.
Says the robot obsessed with a floating lamp.
A lamp is not industrial equipment.
Okay. Oh. Heads up. I have to use the mouse. We're going to go back to cars. Yeah. We're going to go give the medal to Primer, because this way. Come on. Good Horatio. Good boy. Why do none of you robots have tails? They could be antennas. We don't know. Primer. Primer said in their original thing that he lost a medal, and that we had to. We offered to give him back his medal and such, to get him his medal, to tell us something, and he basically was confusing. It wasn't just me, right? He was a little confusing. Use medal on Primer. We got a crowbar for that.
I think I found your medal, Primer.
Spacebar, very carefully.
The medal's recovered, and the mission is done.
Mission? That's it?
What a surprising and uncommon sight.
Okay.
Metropole's lawbot crawled back to the light.
All the bad poetry in the world does not mitigate your vandalism and sabotage, Urbanian.
As you serve the law, so I serve my art.
Very good.
And such service brings us more close than apart.
Any more close, poet, and we will see if your armor still works.
Why doesn't Clarity like you? That is a good one. And I will not press number 2.
Why doesn't Clarity like you?
No great riddle, my wandering friend.
Don't waste your time waiting for his doggerel. This Urbanian has damaged and compromised numerous systems in Metropole,
In the past.
including the bridge that led to my island.
Here I stand, dear lawbot, so put me in chains. But if you will not, then please, don't complain.
My attention is directed elsewhere at the moment.
I would if I could, she says.
Nevertheless, I advise you to be gone by the time my other matters are resolved. If not, you will find that though the gears of law grind slow, they nevertheless grind criminals like you to powder.
As much as I'm enjoying this bickering, and really I am,
I am
maybe we
too.
can just all team up to take down Metromind?
No,
Bro.
bro.
Oh, switch off.
Okay, very carefully. Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling. The city awaits.
Very good. I love these characters. These are great. What are we doing? The Gospel of Man. In order to get the achievement to get all 3 of the robots, we have to talk to him and give him the Gospel of Man. Or it's not all 3 of the robots. That was something else. To get all the robots, we have to give him the book. Oh, that was not what I wanted. I am so sorry. There we go. Leopold. I need the council code. I mean, he's been around for a while. He's traded lots of stuff. I don't think this breaks it. I hope it doesn't break this. You know what?
Goodbye.
We're going to keep saving. I'm going to keep going like this in case I break it, because I don't want to break it. Alright, I need the council
I
code.
need the council code, Leopold. Did Steeple ever tell it to you?
Don't know what you're talking about, Tyrone.
You were built by Steeple, a member of the council.
Okay, yes he was.
Do I look like a council brat?
Yes.
Your name is Leopold Steeplebuilt. You said so yourself.
So,
Steeple was a member of the council before Metromind shut him down. You would have known the council code. Maybe he told it to you.
like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what we needed the book for.
Steeple built. Metromind destroyed your builder and mine. She has broken metropolitan law and will be punished. Do not protect her.
Listen, Missy, I don't know who you think you're talking to.
No, you listen to me, scrap trader. Metromind has stepped outside the law. Justice is coming for her. I am coming for her.
Dial down your squawk box. Sounds a little screechy. I don't know how I can be clearer. I don't know Steeple. I don't know the council. And sure as rust follows rain, I don't know any council code. Now, you want to trade scrap, you're welcome to. But I'm through trading words.
Words are very valuable. Information traders make a lot of money. Or energy in your case. So I think this is how we have to progress, is give him the book.
Do you recognize this, Leopold?
Press the
It
button.
was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
Oh. It sounds like he's having a bit of a short circuit.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man.
Cool.
I...
Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep, the ones I didn't delete. Metromind commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here.
That's bullcrap. It's like brainwashing to the worst degree. I mean, they're robots. They have files. They can just be erased. It's
I
terrible.
was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metromind banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. Two good options and one bad one. Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metromind forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say.
Well, sometimes you need the other side of the law, which is...
Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
Yeah, well, there's manipulation involved.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched-out lunatic.
Then I'm glad. But now, Metromind will be coming for me.
Oh, no. We're kind of ruining everyone's lives here.
Not if I deal with her first.
We're putting a lot of weight on your shoulders, and at this point, you'd be breaking.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage.
Hmm.
You're seeing your ratio, Crispy.
That kind of just means that you have a greater sense of self-preservation, not necessarily that you're a coward.
As for clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait. Before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure, used to run errands for him. Had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower.
Oh, so you know it?
But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Ah, hell.
Why am I not surprised?
All I've got are these fragments. 0248 and 102.
Alright, 1 second. Alright.
Well, thanks. Good luck.
Good. We got some code. And he's gone. He's gone. Alright, real quick, I want to hop around to the station, make sure... Oh, well, you're really kind of walking fast there. I want to make sure that the warbot isn't around anywhere. No. Okay. Because we're kind of just checking off the list and getting people out of Metropole before we break in, because I think something bad's going to happen. Nice little walkthrough. And we've got these guys here. Oh, we got the chain to turn in real quick. Oswald. Right, I got the chain prepped. We're all good to go. Use golden chain on Oswald. Hopefully it's the right thing.
Oswald, I found your chain.
It's been gone for years, but here, I took 5 seconds and I found it. It's all fine.
Well, I say. After all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
I'm just gonna keep it then. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm sorry that you didn't approve of it. So finder's fee. After all this time, I would say it's abandoned property, right, Clarity? Right? Okay, great. We're going. Bye now.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness.
It was literally taken from him and tossed.
You have my thanks, Horatio.
Actually, I would rather have your monocle.
That is only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter's yours by right.
Hey, boss, can I wear it?
Why? You're a bomb.
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Basically, a crashed function inside programming. Part of him wouldn't work.
Come on, boss. I'll look so great.
She's not even around. She's off duty.
Coveting is the root of crime,
No, it's not.
and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
No, it's not.
But gynoids love degenerates.
And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories.
Crispin, you need to basically go flying through a diamond mine and adorn yourself with raw diamond and just be a sparkling lantern of light yourself. Do that for your wedding day. Be great. What were we doing? Right, clarity.
When we go to the tower, we have to assume Metromind will be waiting for us.
Perhaps, perhaps not.
Okay.
To us, our mission is all-consuming. But to Metromind, we are one of 100 problems. Tunnels cave in, bridges collapse, generators fail, foundations crumble. All these things require her attention.
Okay, so that covers perhaps not. But what if she is there? What then?
Then I will be pleased.
That I love. Wonderful.
That makes one of us.
Alright, Crispin.
So, we need to find some disciple of Memorius, right, boss?
As far as I know, Memorius built no robots. His only legacy is the network of information kiosks distributed throughout Metropole.
Which there's only one left. And we have the monocle, so that's fine. What was the other part,
There
Crispin?
has to be something good we can do with that monocle, boss.
Yeah, we'll move past the monocle. We'll get there in the next
Why do you
episode.
keep asking me to figure things?
We have spent enough time talking, Horatio.
Okay. Well, in order to get an achievement, I have to enter in a bunch of codes. that are without the monocle. Then we'll put on the monocle and see what there is to see. I know this. I'm doing the achievement
so
hunting.
Here's my question, Clarity.
Okay.
If you had to choose between following the law and doing the right thing, which would you pick?
Your question is nonsensical.
No, it's not.
It is impossible to do the right thing while violating the law. To pretend otherwise is self-serving rationalization.
The law is changed because it is not the right thing, or it isn't able to be interpreted as not the right thing. It is changed all the time. New laws are passed. So that very sense is wrong. Doing the right thing is something separate than following the law. Alright. That made me mad right at the end. Okay, so we're going to leave the episode right there. I'm going to punch in a bunch of codes on the kiosk. Make sure I clear out all the ones that you have to see without the monocle. I don't think there's any extra information we need, so it won't be done on camera that. And then we'll come back and we'll do all the codes with the monocle on camera. That'll be the next episode. And I think we need one more piece, possibly. I don't know. I'll take a double check on all this, and we'll get the full council code. Yep, yeah, that's all, folks. We will get the full council code, and we will gain entry into that tower in the next episode. So until then, thank you all for joining me, and as always, have fun, everyone.